Hey guys, it's me, Little Sunshine, coming with you at 12:12 in the afternoon, first off, but also with another month of Terrascopes. I am so happy to announce that we got a new deck. So for the springtime, guys, at least this time, but I'm feeling probably all the spring months ahead. We're springing into simplicity is my kind of my catchphrase right now. Slowing it gently into the springtime. We're getting happy again that the sun is out, whether it's been away for you or not. But overall, there's that energy here, in the colder states of North America, Canada, wherever you're at. If it's been cold and it's getting warm, you're excited. Our deck is the Whimsical Tarot. And it was so funny because I was just kind of reading the little pamphlet too, and it was very much about, um, not like getting just kind of back to this simplicity. And if you've watched in past months, what I do is I write out the Terrascopes. I write them for a magazine, and then I do the videos later. So I already have everything kind of pulled up and made. This month I did want to change it up a little, and we're just gonna do the readings right in front of you. One of my favorite tarot readers, a lot of them do it that way, and I'd rather just be right here with you as I see the messages and I get it as I get it. These cards are beautiful. I did earth signs, and it's just like like I love this deck, and it's so playful and so fun. So just go into it, have your own experience. If you have any specific questions that you're coming in with, or if you want to think about something right now that's going on in your life, and apply that towards what you get in your card. Totally a good idea. Otherwise, it will be, also just a general message for your month ahead in the springy time. So whether you're seeing it in March, I'll probably post it here in the middle like I usually do, guys, into April. So I won't see you again until probably April 15th. So this is all the way that combo area. So sit back, relax, and let's tarot it up. I just blew in from a windy day. It's a nice windy day, though. It's like one of those, like, ooh, it's warm and very a thoughtful day out. So, okay, guys, sit back. We're going to start with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're focusing on a message for you guys. So, whatever you need. Oh, this card wants to pop out. So, Sagittarius, look at that! You're balancing out my Earth readings already. We're getting the Moon. I love these cards! Don't you love it already? Please, just if you feel this is too little kitty, you can give it to your kid then. So all you Sagittarius kids, our Virgo friends got the Sun earlier. So on the flip side, we do have the Moon. So what do we see here? We see the cow jumping over the moon. So whatever it is when you think of when you see the moon, I know a lot of people you can kind of see like the opposite side of the sun. So whatever that can mean to you. I also like, what is that? Well, whatever the dog has here, like I just look at the picture and what do you see too? Like I love the purple mountains in the back. The freedom of this cow up here is the biggest thing that I get. So if it's a bit of freedom that we're feeling here this month, feel it. This just looks like such a beautiful day in the park. Those days are ahead of you. It's kind of a deception to you, or if it's, if you had a question about a person or something like that, maybe something's not all right there. Maybe there is a reason you're feeling that way. And it's not like I'm saying that person did what you think they did, but it does need some more research into it. And the way you're feeling that way for a reason. You know, your intuition is already guiding you to follow your feelings, those little flags that pop up. They are there for a reason. So it's going to probably lead to either confronting somebody or maybe finding out some more facts first and then, going from there. But, do your research. This card to me too also kind of like getting lost in the stars. Like, I love to get lost in the stars, but how often are we just getting caught up in the dream world versus being realistic, which I'm always a big get as lost in the dream world as you want to. And sometimes we do have to come down for a cloud to see what's going on, but it's all about getting to that good feeling spot. So like, if we're, just to relax, look up at the stars, look up at the moon. If you don't feel like it is deceit, then don't feel that way. But is your spoon running away with the bowl? Like, what's going on over there? While you're happily oblivious, sometimes. So like, sometimes I used to get labeled as naive, and it was because I was in my own little dream world, and I had my rose-colored glasses on, and that's where I wanted to be. Sometimes like we don't see the truth when we really don't want to, and you have to ask yourself too: are you at a point that you want to see the truth? And if you are, then it'll start revealing it to yourself. So ask your higher self for some guidance this month. Ask, show me the light of the situations. Show me, the dark side of the moon. And just go from there. But overall, guys, be happy and do what makes you feel happy. Come down from your moon, check in, and get to your good feelings again. But don't let people walk all over you either. Like, you got to take care of yourself here too. So that is your card, Mr. and Mrs. Sagittarius. So whatever we're getting from the moon, if you get a totally different vibe, go with your feeling. I always say that. Who am I to tell you what to feel? But yeah, did your dish run away? I still haven't figured out what this little doggy tissue is. It like a book or his lunch, or it has legs and arms, and it's his poo-poo cleanup bag? I don't know. Please leave me a comment and tell me what that is, but I don't think he's relevant to the story anyway. I'm more getting my message from the cow, the moon, the dish, and the doggy. All right, guys. So we are going to jump ahead to... Let me take a drink of water. Maybe I'll edit it out. Okay. Let's go to Aries. I was going to say we're going to go backwards, but we're just jumping around. So guys, again, if you skipped the intro, just a new deck of cards we have for the month. If you're just joining me for the very first time, welcome. Please sit back, relax, enjoy your Aries reading. And we're going to get you a card. Sorry, I like to show you guys the card that you are specifically getting. So what kind of message do we have here? Well, we don't look very happy. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And, I'm basing... The cards are very different from other decks, too, but this is a very interesting kind of interpretation on it, too, or just what I'm kind of feeling from the deck. But, we have a kid studying, so is this kid representative of you? Your wandering mind? Are you doing something that you don't necessarily want to be doing? Yeah, that's definitely what you're doing. So, If you had a question coming into this too, Aries, like, is your job fulfilling you the way that you want it to fulfill you? Are you just doing it right now because it's good for right now? But like, when do you actually make that leap to something new? So we have to be doing our passion somewhere. If you can't connect the dots to get to your dream job right now, you still need to be either A, taking like that class that's, extra nighttime class, drawing or writing, or, sitting down and painting, playing the piano, whatever that like creative expression that you want to be doing. If you want to be outside playing, it's just like I just get kind of this lacking of joy from your work. Like you might have joy in your home life right now, but like what's going on like study wise. So if you're even you're in school right now too, maybe you are working towards that job, but you just have to get past this stuff. I've always found it funny when like as kids growing up, you always have to take all these classes that you don't want to do. You'd rather just like learn the actual stuff that you're going to need for that job and not the algebra in between. So, maybe retrain your brain a little too, just to enjoy what you are doing. Like maybe you don't necessarily need that algebra or need to know those algorithms or whatever, but enjoy the process of that you are learning something new. And maybe you'll be on Jeopardy one day and you can answer that question that you thought you would never need to know. But overall, guys, you probably need to go out and play. Take a little break from the studies, from the work. Take a little trip if you need to. But do your passion, even if it's short-term goal or long-term. So we do get hung up sometimes on like we want that long-term thing to be instant gratification right now because we are, these little manifestation machines. And sometimes it doesn't always come right away. Sometimes it does, so watch out. But in our short-term kind of goals, maybe give yourself something more enjoyable to do too. Okay, guys? So kind of for your month ahead, find those little sparks of joy, and let your mind wander. I remember being a kid too, and like staring out the window, and like and I was in school or whatever, and the teacher was like, it was like trying to get me out of my daydream, and I like kind of scared me out of it, and it was like. I feel like daydreams are good. We're actually using our imagination, and come on, Chetch, you want to come? Chetch might jump up to co-host. But yeah, just let your imaginations run wild. Don't get mad at yourself that you're not doing what you think that you should be doing right now, because it's all just one big beautiful picture that's already created, known as your life, and like you're just over here like doing this little thing, painting this little tree that you think doesn't have anything to relate to this bigger grand scheme of things, but it does. And Chet says, "Have a good month ahead." He's still my favorite cat in the whole world. He's my boy. He's my first son. All right, guys. So we're going to finish up with... Can I get you in here, Chach? That's just your booty. Okay, so we're going to finish up... Where did we go? Leos. We're going to finish up with Leos. So Leo, we're focusing on a message for your month ahead. If you have any question in particular that you want to ask right now in your head, we're going to answer it with the guidance of our tarot. Okay. What is this card? Okay, so I'm feeling like, because this is a very brand new deck, and you have a message. It's a wonderful message. It's the same fairy that was on our sun card. And since I just started shuffling this deck. It's probably like a beginning message, but I'm going to count it as your card. Chet's just trying to throw off all the cards now. And this is going to be your message. Let's see what we have. So I'm just going to read it straight to you. Help your child begin to explore a higher self. We are all children inside. As you rediscover your inner child, hey! Whimsical tarot and your imagination are the only essential tools you'll need for a familiar journey within. Through familiar childhood imagery, this deck will give you access to the wonder and gifts of your spiritual side. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay, Leos, so should we count that as your card? Because, I mean, that's kind of a cool message. Be your inner child, be your inner self. It was kind of already the bigger message that I was getting for just the springtime ahead, being the simplicity of the child energy. Okay, we'll get you a card too. That's not fair. Should we? Shouldn't we? Okay, nope, I'm guessing it too much. That was your card. That was what it was meant to be. If you were looking for a specific card now, go within. Go to that inner child self. How would your inner child answer this question? It's funny because I've been meaning to just give somebody a no card. And this is kind of it. So give yourself just that, like the message said. Answer any question how a playful child would answer it. So whenever anything feels heavy, it's this heavy energy, weighing on your shoulders, dragging you down about debt, money trouble, car troubles, my job sucks, why can't I find a person, why can't I, and it all is this heavy bullcrap. Kids don't have those problems. Just shake them off. Well, they shouldn't, we're not all that fortunate, but shake off those problems. Have that childlike wonder about it. Seek a tarot deck yourself. Maybe you're at the next level. That message was very these cards are for you, and I will use them in the months ahead too. But these cards are for you. But give me your feedback. If you guys want, you can request an extra card. But I'm very certain that was meant for you, and it's either about you pursuing your more spiritual path, kind of a no card, a null, a void, a search. The only answers can come from within right now. So I think that you guys should meditate on yourself, meditate for your answers, and use that childlike wonder and amusement to find it. So many blessings to you guys ahead. Junie Mooney, my princess of a daughter, came to say have a good month, and we love you very much. Bye. Bye. Bye guys.